Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Wanted to pop on here very quickly today and just share something that I'm seeing more of, which is communication breakdowns. And not just from adult to child and child to adult, but across the board, from like employers to employees, significant others, families. And I think it makes perfect sense because the world is overly stressed. And we're living more and more in our emotional brains, so we're being more reactive versus in the past we might have been able to get back into our thinking brains and filter and respond more appropriately. So here is a trick/communication tip to use with your children, and if you can modify it, it can also be used for adults. You have to be careful how you do it though, so you're not patronizing. But it is a way to give kids back control so that their stress response systems aren't activated and they can more likely comply the first time asked. Giving information is the name of the strategy. So instead of telling them what to do, we instead give them information about how to get the thing done. And by doing so, it kind of sets up a problem for them to solve and for them to figure out how they want to solve it, instead of us telling them, do this thing or do that thing, where it takes away all of their power and control. In a world that already feels very stressful and feels like there's so much loss of control. Not a good thing. So here's an example. Young kids leave toys out. Instead of telling them to put the toys away, you can instead give them information about where the toys go. If kids make a mess on the floor, instead of telling them to clean it up, tell them where they can go to get the things that they need to clean it up, to get like a prompt to get them moving in the right direction, but not telling them what to do. So I just published a blog post on this topic this week. I'm going to link it below in the bio, and I would go there for more examples and for a more clear understanding of how exactly to utilize this communication strategy to get people to listen, especially kids, the first time asked.